plan. You would? Hey, thank you so much. Let's do that. I will do it right now. Just not on the screen. Here we go. So the wheel spins are a bonus. It's a bonus thank you for even giving me a couple of subs or some bits. It doesn't mean you get nothing. It's just an extra thank you. Is it another one of those incidents? Listen, if this was... Trust me, you don't want to know what this is in reference to. It's 200%! So you got yourself 20 minutes, ma'am. 20 minutes, ma'am. 5,000 hours. 20 minutes. Another 5 gifted! Jeez! Thank you! Another 5 gifted. She's not done. She may be done now. Let's do another spin. 200%. That's awesome. Thank you. Remember, this is a bonus. Don't. This is a thank you. If it's another 200%, we'll see. No, it's not going to be 200%. Well, that's okay, though. It is nothing, but you know what? That doesn't mean you don't get anything. Bro, it's not a scam. Calm down. It's a bonus. Folks, it's a bonus. Phony Tank with another 5 as well. Thanks, Phony. Chrissy, you're good. Give me a sec. Let me add some time first. Guys, just because you give me something doesn't mean you get nothing. It's a bonus. Phony Tank, let me spin for you in 1 sec, man. And thank you for the 5. So Chrissy is going to get 30 minutes on the clock. Added. And now Phony Tank, let's see. There we go. Perdamon. Do you agree with what I'm saying now? Hey, Perd, thanks, bro. I get what you're saying, man. I'm not going to sit here and you know, be a pig-headed, you're wrong, because I'm saying what I'm saying and I'm right. 10%! 10% for Phony Tank. What's 10% of 10 minutes? Is that 1 minute? That's 11 minutes! Is that... Ivana made the wheel, I didn't. Phony Tank. 11 minutes, sir. Thank you. There you go. Listen, what do you mean, lol? It's a bonus thank you. Chill out. All right, Perdamont, you're up next, sir. I can see why you failed math. That's 1 minute, right? 10% of 10 is 1. Yes. Ooh, 25%. Shit, what's that? 2 minutes. That's not 2 minutes. Oh! 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. My brain is off. All right, Perdamont, you get yourself 12.5 minutes. Thank you, sir. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, 12.5. Hey, Perd, everyone, thanks, folks. All the time has been added. Thank you. Sorry, I gotta lock in. Good GP. Ah, Chrissy! Chrissy's gifting 10 subs! Sheesh, ma'am! Jeez! I don't see her here in a week, and she comes back with a full bag of money! And generosity, of course. Chrissy. Yes, ma'am, you're gonna get another spin. Give me 1 second, okay? Shit. Yeah, it's doomed. All my pages are bad. Chrissy, let's give you your spin right now. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Remember, guys, this isn't... This is a thank you. This isn't the whole reason you give me anything. But if it is, I won't stop you. This is still a thank you. And Chrissy, thank you so much. I'm sure life has been busy for you and for a lot of people, so I don't expect you to be here every day. No! Nothing! All right, Chrissy, no worries. Thank you so much. You're still going to get 20 minutes. Don't think that this wheel decides everything. The wheel is a thank you, folks. The wheel is a complete thank you for supporting me. And, you know, to be fair, it needs to be balanced with something or nothing. It's a lot of bonus time. Like, yeah, it can get out of hand for sure. Chrissy, 20 minutes has been added. Thank you. Scam buy is fake. Guys, it's completely fair. Calm down. All right, let's go. It isn't one spin for 5 anymore. No, it's just one spin with percentages. We can't spin per 5. It's too much. We spent so long. We spent so long doing spins. It was like 3 hours of spins.
Minions have spawned.
So, Ivana reworked the wheel. Whatever she put there is what we're gonna go with. El Shooby Dooby with a sub. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Justice for Chrissy. Listen, Chrissy, she's a nice woman. She's very kind and, you know, here when she needs to be. This is for you and the editors. Are they even making videos? Have we had videos on the second channel or the first channel in weeks? I don't think we have. We haven't. Okay. They're in the basement eating glue. I thought that's what I do. You know, we've played a fair bit of League. Not that much, but I think we've played enough to have videos out now, maybe? Which is the second channel? At this point, it's probably the main one, yeah. Just gonna go B. The editors are now rabid capitalists feeding us slob. I mean, the content they do is awesome, man. I've never complained about it. I don't step on their toes. They don't step on mine. I stream. They make videos. That's it. Why does it have to be only League, though? Well, it's because on their end, it's... I mean, they do it for the money, right? Whatever the channel makes, it's all theirs. I don't know if you can really make variety content and have it kind of support you, you know? That might be it. If they thought variety content was good for the channel, then maybe they'd want to do it. But, you know, it's their choice. Well, they can't edit videos for free. Buddy, it's work. I can't stream for free, but you can watch for free. If I wasn't able to make money while streaming, I couldn't be here. Oh my god, a job? What's that? But that doesn't mean you have to give me anything. That doesn't mean you're forced to be here to give me $1,000, you know? I stream, I do my thing. And if you choose to support me, that's awesome. And if not, that's completely your choice. There's nothing wrong with that. Jas with a resub, 14 months. Thanks, man. And Chrissy again with 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Listen, you know, as I said, you don't have to give me anything. I'm not going to tell you to stop, but, you know, do it responsibly, right? Chrissy, thank you. I'm going to spin your wheel after this one, okay? Watching ads is enough. Anything, bro, you being a follower is enough, man. But you're not obligated to do anything for anyone. You know, take care of yourself. You've got a life, you've got things going on. And if you think I deserve anything, then by God, I will accept it. If you think so. Spin that shit. After this game, we'll spin it for Chrissy, yeah. Anime, hello, sir. Thank a lot of people. I actually, you know, someone came here and they're like, what, did Anime come in and drop more subs? And I said, Anime wasn't here yesterday. But a lot of people were. It was the Great Wheel Incident where it kind of got out of hand and we had to rework it. So the wheel is now different. Let's just say this. It was probably an hour and a half of spinning the wheel. There wasn't even gameplay. Chrissy is gifting another sub. Also, Mantrick. 14 months. Hello, sir. Love you, Tibito. Hey, thanks, buddy. Yeah, so the wheel is now different. We're no longer spinning it for, like, 5 apiece. It's going to be a one-and-done, percentage-based. Like, it had to get reworked. Yeah, it was like Rise. It was a failed design, and it was just garbage. It wasn't good. And you know what? Again, it's a thank you. It's not like, guys, subscribe for wheel spins. It's more of like a little bonus for supporting me, you know? Zifix as well with a prime. Thanks, buddy. The wheel is now just a 50-50. There's as many bad plots as there are good plots. But it's a one-and-done percentage-based spin. So, yeah, it's nothing insane, but... Love from Guam! You know, I think I leveled up E instead of R. Flash on the twink for 5 subs.
An ally has been slain.
I mean, you know what? I would never do that. I am not a greedy man. I'm not Dutch. I'm not Arthur. I'm not any of those scoundrels. I would never do such a thing. That was close to him. It was in the vicinity. But I'm greedy, fair enough. You know, that game is gonna take a dark turn real quick, I'm sure. Please, some gold Krakens, please. You can give people Krakens. Somebody give Chrissy some Krakens. I'm broke, I can't, and I'm busy. I think if you do !give, you can give people Krakens if you type their name, I think. There you go. Did that work? I'm not sure. I don't even know how you gain Krakens. I have no clue. I think I looked into this like once and then never again. You people are just fucking gambling addicts, man, over fake currency. And so look at this chat room. I remember taking this fucking feature away because no one would type other than just gambling in the chat room. That's what it was. I'd get on, I'd play League, I'm like, hey guys, how are we doing? And it's just gamble all, gamble all, gamble all, slots all. You know, there'd be one comment, it's like, guys, how do I gamble? I'm like, the fuck? Based. I mean, you know what? If you guys like it and it's fun, keep doing it, man. It's harmless. I do like talking to people, though, so, you know, if you want to say a few words, you can. It's up to you. Keep gambling. What would Graves do? What would TF do? What is this guy doing? All or nothing. I'm all in. You know, see, it's not... I think there's a quote from TF. What did he say at one point? I think he was like, it's not gambling if you only win, or something. I mean, that's basically TF, right? He just goes around and cheats everyone out of their money. Or it's not gambling if you never lose. Something like that. Like, he's a scumbag. Vegeta, 75 months. Thank you, bro. It's not a crime if you don't get caught. Okay, well, that's a little, I don't know. For the sake of TF, maybe not, but... It's not gambling if you always win. TF is just... I don't know, I really like TF, and I like Graves. They're very likable dickheads. They've got charm. Cheater's just a fancy word for winner. No, there's more quotes from TF, but it's in LOR.
An ally has been slain.
That's why you like them both. Scammers! I mean, no one in Bilgewater's a good man or woman. Right? Even MF is kind of a bit of a thug at times. But, you know, there are degrees of it, right? Like, if you want the purest form of, you know, greed, I guess you could say, like, that is GANGPLANK. He embodies everything wrong with Bilgewater. Or everything right with it, depending on how you see things. You know? But that city can't be saved, but, you know, it can be governed by, someone worse than it. Jack the winner. Well, Jack is just a cog in the machine, right? He's not really the big head honcho. He does his thing. You know, he keeps the city, not really moving, but he just does his thing. There's not much to say about Jack. He's just a guy who works there and, you know, peddles people off to Kench sometimes. I mean, realistically, though, the only person that matters in Bilgewater is the one who rules it. Overall, I'd say. I mean, you've got, like, you know, fishermen and whatnot that I'm sure do well for the city and, you know, feed into its economy, but... I mean, GANGPLANK made the rules. You know, even if you were an honest, hardworking man in Bilgewater, GP could just walk on by and say, you know what? You give me all of this. They're like, okay. Like, GP is the city, right? Now Misfortune is the city, obviously, but she wants people to prosper and, you know, do well for themselves and rule it justly, right? GP was in it for himself, for sure. But he still loved the city, for the most part, right? But he... Was he good at what he did? I don't know.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Pirates are worthless at creating an economy. Well, when it's ran by GANGPLANK, yeah, there is no economy, because he is the economy. Right? It's all a matter of who's in charge. Who can lead this city somewhere? Like, yeah, GP is not... GP's a good businessman, but the business only involves himself and no one else. Plan.
Shut down. Unstoppable.
Nice.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Ooh.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Is there something GP lacks in? Gameplay-wise, nothing. Maybe like early game. You are GP himself. I think I treat people fairly here. I think I'm a just man. And, you know, I mean, I could say fair, but that's what GANGPLANK says too, and we know he's not. I'm a fair guy. I think I'm pretty level-headed with what we do here. I'm no tyrant. I don't ban people anymore. I used to ban people for fucking saying, man, you play Graves, like, horribly, or, you know, you died, lol. I'd permaban half the chat for saying, you know, good job on missing one cannon creep, right?
Your team has
Not anymore, though. No, I think I'm a pretty fair guy. League has not deluded me in my old age. In my youth, certainly, but currently, no. Reformed! No, that's true, though. I used to ban people for saying, like, GG, you missed a cannon. I was pissed off all the time. I wasn't pleasant to be around. Whoa. Holy moly. Old age. You know, I do feel older, though. I feel wiser. I feel like, you know, not physically 30, but mentally, maybe. Jeez, okay. I think sometimes things can just kind of consume you, and, you know, you really feel like you have to be doing this. You have to be number one. You have to be the best. You have to make sure that everyone on your team plays well, or, you know, whatever it may be, right? You let things define you instead of you defining yourself. So, not anymore. I want to have a good time. How old are you? 32. As of 8 years ago. So we're 40. Less energy, wiser. I've got energy! I do! A little bit. You permaban my main account for saying good luck next game. Probably. Probably. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure I've banned people for saying GG. It's like, why aren't you giving me death threats, bro? Fuck off. Now, I was miserable. I think a lot of League players are miserable playing this game, but, you know. Hopefully you learn eventually. I got permabanned for saying I love Tobito's streams. Did you really? Yeah, I could see that too. Can you ban me now? I'm still not signed in, bro. I'm sorry. I had to completely cut ties with Chrome because my Red Dead Redemption wouldn't run. We had, like, not enough memory so the game would crash. So we had to turn off Chrome. You're so bad, Lumfo. Try the browsers. Yeah, I will. Well, I'm using Opera GX right now, which I quite like. Typically, like when you're streaming, you've got a lot of applications open that kind of eat up your PC. So we would play Red Dead, and I would have Google Chrome open, and Chrome would literally take up as much memory as Red Dead. And Chrome is a fucking chat window where you guys are typing. So you're as intensive as Red Dead. And probably just as unhinged as Micah. Like, that's fucked up. So, I'm good. No more. We're gonna leave it on Opera GX. And, hopefully be able to play the game without problems. Chrissy! Speaking of unhinged like Micah, I mean, she's more like Sadie, which is just as unhinged as Micah. Chrissy with another 5. Thank you, ma'am. I still got to spin the wheel for you, so hold on. After this game, I will get to it. Thank you. 2 spins. Yes, she gets 2 spins. That's 2 separate gifted subs. Yeah, I'll do 2 separate spins. I mean, it could be 2 separate spins or 1 spin. I mean, again, it is percentage-based. We could do 1 spin if you'd like. It's up to Chrissy. Chatterino barely takes resources, and it lets you have multiple chat tabs. I've never heard of it. I can look into a few things. 2 spins is better odds. Could also be less. I did hear about OnlyFans, yeah. The music needs to be louder. Yeah, we'll turn it up a little bit. You know, Ordinogan, the guy who leads Ordinogan, I don't know his name, but he's also in Angus McFive, or Angus McSix. He's with Winkler from Gloryhammer in his project. Like, this guy's good. Like, Ordinogan is probably my favorite power metal band, for sure. No doubt about it. I'd maybe play WoW, yeah. I think it's Seeb. Sebastian Leverman. He's good. No, I like what he does. His voice is excellent. The content of the albums are excellent. All of them are stories and whatnot. It's quality stuff. It is. It's great. Powerwolf? Nah, not really. Ordinogan's better than Powerwolf. Yeah, but that's not to say Powerwolf sucks by any means, but Ordinogan is, like, next-level quality. All of it's very themed. It's all thematically, you know, well thought out. Oh, the stories are cool. They're creepy. The songs are all bangers. They're all fucking memorable. Now, Ordinogan is just so good. Yeah, Windrose is good. I have no idea what's going on in WoW, so I find it boring to watch. It's very... The thing is with WoW is, it's not hard to understand, but it's just a lot of numbers. Right? Like, everything you do in WoW is basically... Press ability button. Ability goes out. Kill enemies. Move on. Right? It's a lot of ability usage and... NPC killing. That's really it. You know, you've got abilities that slow, abilities that freeze, abilities that do dots over time, damage. It's just a bunch of, like, League of Legends abilities, but you have, like, 50 of them instead of, like, 4. So... Chrissy is gifting another sub. Thank you, Chrissy. I think WoW is fun. I don't know. I used to play WoW. Victory. I came from WoW when I started League, and that was also coming from, like, StarCraft and very briefly Overwatch, stuff like that. It doesn't seem hard. It's a numbers game. It is hard. No. When you raid, it's hard. Raiding is very intense. You have to yell at people to do things, or you all wipe. Raiding is no joke. Especially, okay, if you think it doesn't seem hard, play hardcore, where you have one life. If your character dies, all of your progression is gone. It is hard in the sense that, like, everyone has to do their job. Like, there's no room for error. So, you know, and it's in the pursuit of loot and levels and things, you know, progressing your character, getting cool, you know, drops, whether it be mounts or like a certain weapon, a certain helmet, stuff like that. It's intense. It gets very intense. I used to raid quite a bit in WoW when I played, and it wasn't hardcore raiding, so, like, you know, you don't have one life, but you take weeks to prepare for raids. You take weeks to prepare, and you can absolutely fuck everything up. Okay,